you threw at me. So I don't get where you're on about sly dicks. Are you on about what when I reply to your facts saying you don't deal with that on business? You stand on business when it comes to that. So I said, if that's the case, then right at the end of the day, then so is it like do you prefer one person over the other? When someone does worse, you'll stand with them one? No, it's just matching energy. It's all I asked the question.
With the two green hats and the skull saying Pearl talking on kids. I don't speak on kids. Pearl talking on kids, but they'll pull their kids out of school to learn them to be married. Let me tell you something.
I never said that.
Say that exactly how it was meant. We pull our kids out of school at 11-year-old. They've got their own way of life to learn. But one thing they don't do is get pulled out of fucking school to go and get effed to be a married woman. That's one thing we don't. Listen, we can say and do a lot of things, but what we've got fucking dignity. We've got shame when there's shame to be had, but we'll always be true to the point. Why our kids are pulled out of school, not to learn to be a married fucking woman, is to learn their own way of life. We keep our traditions going. That's why we pull our kids out. By the time they're 11, they've got the credentials to be able to read and write enough to get by in life. That's why they pulled out of school at 11. But now the way the world is changing, a lot of people keep them in school a lot longer. But like I say, I don't go around joking about fucking kids at certain ages. That's one thing I don't. And everybody should know that now. And I'll always stand on that. And if there was anybody that was close to us, they'd be fucked off in a second and never spoke to again. And that's the way I feel. That's what I say, and I'll stand on fucking business every day of my life to the day I don't take another breath.
Well, you've been supporting someone, right? That was never said, but you're supporting someone that says people that go through Child SA was a statistic, so it's okay, and laughed. So this is the difference. You ain't standing on shit. None of you are standing on nothing. Because to tell someone that they are, as a Child SA victim, that they are a statistic and laughing at them is basically acknowledging it and saying it's fine. Haha, it's okay that it happened to you because it's just a statistic. It happens in life. That's way worse. What are you on about? Remember, that's an actual victim. You ain't standing on shit, none of you. It's all, if your face fits, you're full of shit, the lot of you.
But don't ever say I'll be sorry for anything that I say. I'll never be sorry unless it's I've insulted somebody personally and whatever. Ban from that. If I've done something wrong, I'll hold my hands up and apologise. Ban from that. When I am speaking truth, what I was told, what was said to me on a phone call.
What I was told, exactly. No proof. Yet again.
Sorry, everybody.
Run with it. And you wasn't told that either.
Said, and it's in a Discord, in fact.
And I got confirmed it wasn't what was said. You went to the person that was on the phone call and didn't ask what was said. You said, was ages mentioned? That person said yes, and you went on a rant. So it wasn't about effing at all. The word was talking. But yet again, you're running off again.
Good. So let me go back and I'll stand out the way of the camera. And if you can see, can one of you mods take that back how you did again? And it's that comment there where there's something over it, where it says, Pearl talks on kids, but her community take them out of school to learn to be married. We don't take our kids out of school to learn jack shit. That's what we don't take our kids out of school to learn. Oh, there, jack shit. Wait a bit, babbies. You're going to see the ugly mutt. Wait a minute. I'll put another fucking thing on because I can't be fucked with the thing today. There we go. So, yes, it was said. It was said. And you call her Ange with two green hearts and a skull in her name. That's what Big Sweats allows in his Discord. And if he didn't allow people to speak like that, why have the Discord to be fucking with a vile little comments? I haven't got a Discord and I don't go in.
I give people the freedom to be able to speak. That's the big difference. A lot of people are scared to speak on the app because they get jumped on, threatened, doxed. So I give a place where people can talk.
Little clowns and...
I don't even own the Discord. So there you go. You can run your narrative, Do I, guys? Do I own the Discord? Am I the owner of the Discord? No, I'm not. So there you go. When you run around the app screaming and shouting what I allow, I'm not even owner of the Discord. So there you go.
Wow.
And I've got that as well. So she's got a pattern of behaviour with it. And I've also got a screenshot, Pearl, of her calling down a donut in Chippy's live.
There you go. There you go. So why is all of this acceptable? That just shows you the little cretins that's in the Discord. Simps. That's what they are, simps. Fangirling over a fucking Big Sweat on a green screen, and it's like it's a cult. That is the main nation of a cult, when it doesn't matter what's said in private things, and then it slips into the Discord, so certain people have nothing to do with things. Nothing at all. Well, let me tell you again, like I say, we do not, as gypsies, as travellers, we do not pull our kids out of school to learn them to be fucking married.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down, Pearl, but I just thought, to make people aware that she is a bad one. So
Well, there you go. And this is what I'm saying. And never mind. And if you don't like what's being said in the Discords, why have them? Because do you know something? That's where you can project your hate onto certain people that's going against the grain and call.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think people are scared to speak in chats and lives because they're getting doxed, as you've seen multiple times from people you sit with. As soon as someone has an opinion that you don't like, they're finding out their Facebooks, they're getting doxed. That's what's happening. That's the truth.
Mod, you can put whoever in the boxes. Sorry.
You're
Yeah, I
creating
don't know
live
why I
based
come
on
live for. Honestly, I do not know why I
said.
come live for. And then I end up being the bad one in all of this. Like I say, I'm always the bad one because I'll stand on business and I'll say what was said to me with chest. I know Big Sweat's come to us and they'll be sitting there with, can I just be truthful, when nothing ever comes out the mouth. No question ever comes out the mouth. Because if it does, if things get tough, the answer, calling me a racist, let them call me a racist.
Who's called
right?
her a
I went to court
racist?
for being
Who's called her a racist? Is she listening to the chat now? This is what I mean. Who's calling her a racist? They ain't said shit yet again. But the big question is, listen to your chat, Pearl, because they're obviously causing you problems.
So call me a racist all you want, Big Sweat. And your little simp community, call me a racist all you want. I would rather 1,000,000% be called a racist than have speaking on kids in an actual way on my head. How's about that? Right, Big Sweat? Come to that.
She's got no clue, has she? She's listening to people in the live.
Does everybody agree in the chat? Who'd rather be called a racist, or would you rather have it on your head that you speak about kids in an actual fucking
I've never
manner?
said about
'Cause I know
kids.
which one
I mean,
I'd
fucking
prefer.
about both.
None of them is nice, but I'll still stand by it. I'd still rather be called a racist than fucking somebody who jokes about 3-year-olds. How's about that, Big Sweat? Come to that. I'm in the mood for you today. I'm in the mood for you today.
Pearl, it's not Alex who's calling you a racist. It's Amy in his Discord. And I understand what he's saying, letting people have their opinions. But when you're belittling a full community, that's not an opinion. That's just vindictive. Simple as.
Listen, and I don't care. I don't care who's got Discords. When all comments like that's put in, to me, that is like a cult. That's allowing to be said in there. And if he wasn't happy with what was being said in there, why not kick them out?
I don't own the Discord. I don't go in there.
Allowing it.
Yeah,
I don't go in the Discord. I don't go in there, and I don't own it.
Whether he's in the Discord or he's not, he's allowing it. End of. And I'm not hearing no different.
No, I agree. I have to take some sort of responsibility when your name's on the Discord. It's the Crips Discord, and you're the face of
Jeff,
the
I would never close it because people deserve.
You have to take some
people
sort
deserve
of
a voice.
responsibility for it. I'm gonna jump down, but I love you.
I love you too.
Nah, Jeff, but I wouldn't anyway. I'm not letting people.
It's him who's put the Discord up for his cult. So listen, whichever way you look at it, he's allowing them things. Do not tell me, I don't care whether he says he doesn't go in or he does. Do not tell me
I don't own the Discord. The Discord, I don't have ownership of. I don't have ownership of the Discord. I'm sick and tired of people saying about I've allowed this, I've allowed that. I'm not even the owner.
Get in the box, baby.
Hello, love.
Hi, me baby. Are you all right?
Yeah, I've just come for a cloud chase because I'm now officially on Spotify.
Oh, thank you, my Millie. What's Spotify?
The music streaming services. I've got
Oh.
a song on Spotify.
It was
Go
created
on
for
then,
the
tell
community
people
to
about
have
it.
an
I've
opinion
got the
on,
cover
you know,
of
on
Soundfender
the app
17 going under.
and
It's
all
on
that
Spotify
stuff.
if anyone wants to go and
It
listen. and
wasn't
give us a follow,
created
I'd
to
really
cause
appreciate
hate. It wasn't created for whatever
Thank you for
reason you
tagging my
think.
video yesterday as well. I did for.
Because remember, the Discord was created when everyone was loving me and everyone was chilling, the lives were booming, I got on with everyone. That's when the Discord was created. So it weren't created for hate. It was created off the back of, you know, everyone having a laugh and having their own opinions. Because everyone seems to have opinions on live and get dragged. And that's what I didn't want, so.
Keyboard warrior. No thanks. I love to prefer to be a keyboard warrior than have you shout at me. I'm not going to shout at you. Come up and have your opinion. Everybody can always get up here and have the opinion. Big up, my L. Thank you, me baby. Everybody's entitled. That's why nobody's.
Can you
How
hear
you
me?
doing, Kelly? You okay, mate?
Yeah, I was just going to say, right. So for the last 4 or 5 days, she's given her platform to people to come up and slate multiple people, right?
Yeah.
And some of them came up with evidence. A majority didn't. They came up with stories that they were just going to relay. So it became hearsay. Is that not what she's accusing you of doing with your Discord? The fact that people don't want to be on social media and say those opinions. And she says, oh, you can jump into my boxes, blah, blah, blah. It becomes a pylon in her room. It is toxic and poisonous. So people are not going to go in there.
And
So why-
that's what I've said. Like, at the end of the day, people are entitled to have their opinions. A lot of stuff that's been said, not about everything, is based on
Yeah.
he said, she said, which is stories. There's no facts behind any of it. You know what I mean?
And you also have two people who are renowned on the app for getting a story, giving it legs, arms, a head, appendages of all forms. And that story becomes he said, she said to a whole different world. And it's narrative distortion. And this is what's been leading this whole thing. You've got two people on the call saying exactly what happened. You've got her lying about what Miss J said. And it's ridiculous. So, of course, people aren't going to go with what they're saying.
Do you really think people are going to go into a live and have their honest opinion when every single person's been jumped on, dragged, doxed, and all that stuff? Thank you,
No.
Caroline. You're not going to go in there? It's like
It's the
throwing...
same.
Me, I'm a strong person, so I can throw myself into any live, have my own. But not everyone's that strong. A lot of people won't even jump into my box because they're nervous.
Yeah. And I said in the Discord the other day when she was like, put your camera on someone. Do not ever let anybody pressure you into doing that. If you do not want to show your face on social media, Top Girl doesn't, No Face doesn't, and there's a good reason for it. Over the last year, we have seen doxing of all forms. Most of us are protecting our families. I have a child to look after. I've got responsibilities. And that's the only way you can put it. Nobody wants to show their face, and they don't have to.
She ain't
Don't
got a
get
voice
forced into
changer
it.
on. It's the echo and in the boxes. So behave yourself. Carry on, mate.
I wish I had a voice changer on.
Yeah. well,
But it's infuriating to see them dictating to everybody now. And that's what happened yesterday with Dan going into Luke's box. He wasn't in the phone call. Luke clearly said, I only want people from the phone call in the boxes. Dan came in to continue the narrative, and that's what we watched.
yeah.
Sorry, excuse Raven, she's a clout chaser.
Yeah, it's just mad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just to say, this what you've seen is her being really hypocritical.
Yeah.
So there you
All
go.
right, mate. Thanks for jumping up, Kelly. Anyway, mate. Appreciated.
You're welcome. Take care, and apologies again for Raven.
No worries, mate. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Jeez, bye.
saying, because there's nothing as cruel as kids, but what I have seen on this app, there's nothing as cruel as fucking adults, you weirdos. Absolutely, just on another level. I've got no words for it, honestly. I've got no words for it.
You know what? It's a fucking dirty, because they talk about mental health, but to them it's only Alex's mental health that matters. Nobody else's. But people are talking about you and your convictions. Yet we're not discussing little kids on a phone
That's
call.
fine, let them speak about that. I done wrong, I holded my hands up, I pled guilty because I did offend it. I pled guilty, I've dealt with it, move on. But again, that'll constantly get fetched up. But like I say, I'd rather have that on my head than another name on my head.
And just to say, Alex saying that he didn't threaten anyone. Yesterday on your live, Alex, you said anybody who's come for me, I will get you back, and watch what happens to you when everything comes out. So you have threatened everyone who has spoken. You spout so much bullshit. You forget what you've said. Haley, comment is live. Can we have a cam too, please?
Morning, Pearl. I'll just be in the
Morning.
box for 2 seconds and I'll be in and out. We talk about bullying and talk about how children shouldn't be bullying, how children are taught bullying. What the hell are grown adults doing to a grown-ass woman? What they're saying to her? That's bullying. What are you teaching the kids on this app?
Exactly.
Who are we on about here?
My daughter's
And that
been bullied
was-
because...
The whole thing, when I said what I said, yes, I said it all my life, right? Because we always got into trouble for saying another word and we were allowed to say that. So then I'm glad I took it on the chin, because now I sat my grandbabies down and had a talk with them and said, this word that Granny called you, it's not a nice word. And I had to sit down and explain to them why it wasn't a nice word, and that there's lots of different cultures where schools now is all different cultures they are, wherever you go. What if my little grandbabies are gone to school and called somebody else that name that could have destroyed their little life? Somebody put it in the chat where I said, because I've asked our Lord God never to put it in my mouth again, and I don't want to
Pearl,
say
you've
it.
made a mistake. You've said sorry. But the grown-ass adults on this app are still not saying sorry for the things that they've said and currently doing.
Exactly, but that's what I said. Even for that comment that was in the Discord, whichever way you sugarcoat that, that was basically saying we take our children out of school to learn them to be married. As anybody can come to for us, please. We take our children out to learn them to be married. We don't learn them to be married. They learn in our culture.
I just have a question. Why have you got to answer to your mistakes when Alex and that group can't answer to what was said in that phone call? They're all saying that they don't want to know.
Huh?
You know, they're all shutting it away with clearly
Who's shutting
something
what
to
away?
hide,
Is
but
this,
yet you're meant
this
to be held
person okay?
accountable for your
Who shut what
actions.
away?
Thank you for
Doesn't make
explaining.
sense.
What was said about the travelling community is disgusting. Thank you, my Frankie. It was.
But so's what's apparently been said about, you know, them innocent children or whatever it is they've mentioned in that call, but yet they don't want to talk about it. They want to shut it away and hide.
Exactly, and whether it be a joke
So-
or not, that's not a joke to me. I don't joke.
Even though that joke wasn't said, even if that joke was said, it wasn't about a real child, you weirdos. That's what I mean. You lot are delusional.
Personally, I didn't agree with that, but if that's a conversation he's having, Dan's completely right. He should stand by it. If you can have them conversations, you need a clear DBS.
Right, so this morning, when Top Girl was addressing, and I came up to address it as well, and there's people saying there's things in the Discord, I came offline to that.
Sorry, wait there. Sorry, but I'm howling at you and Top Girl. All of a sudden, both stuttering, mess when non-stop talk on live. For God's, how long? Perfectly fine, most embarrassing. Wow.
There you
Like,
go.
there you go. It just
That
speaks-
shows you that the people do not give two shits and sit there and say they're offended by some stuff when they're offended by it. You have no idea what condition that anybody has that can cause them to stutter, cause them to have tics, verbal, non-verbal, and it doesn't happen all the time. Let me tell you that. So, and the times that we don't come on, how the hell do you know that we're not come on because of that reason?
Not one person has come to me and said, Alex, do you agree with the comment on the traveller community? Not one of you have said. Not one of these people have come to me and said, Alex, can I ask you a question? Do you agree on that comment? Sorry, guys, fucking hell. Do you agree with the comment?
You're in it or not.
Not one person.
Do not tell me lies. Of course you're in there. Of course you're going to go in and have a little look, because people's getting drip-fed things to go and say it in there. So it's going in there for a reason.
Josh's case and Katie.
If they don't mind saying these things, why don't they say it when they're on a live? Jump up in the box and have these little conversations said on a live, if it's not wrong.
In the meantime, I'll do videos.
Someone called Ange, apparently, but, you know, if she's got a view on something, she's got a view on it. I don't... You know, I'll ask you, Alex, do you agree with it? I don't think anyone should speak on a community they don't know anything about. I'm not saying Ange don't, but I'm saying you need to be, you know, when you say things, you have to be 100% factual, especially on communities and that. Imagine me going and started speaking about a community I'm not too sure about. People are going to get dragged. I do believe no one should be speaking if they don't know the absolute ins and outs of something. You shouldn't be talking on it.
A wooded area and dropped dead from a medical emergency. Which I just don't see how that could have happened. He was 33, healthy, and he literally walked into a certain part of Spain he could never have known about, a very similar area to where John George's body was found, actually, when you look at it on the map, like how the terrain looks, and he just passed away, and they say it just died from sudden adult death. And we saw very similar things in Nathan's. Not in
yeah, I agree, Jeff. But, you know, everyone's... A lot of the travelling community is old school anyway.
Emergency.
You know what I mean? A lot of the travelling community is old school.
He had an axe wound on his head. Jill, yeah, some people do just pass, though. But when I tell you the whole story, including the last message that he sent that day just before he died...
Oh, take it off me, baby. She's only talking a waffle again, a bullshit reading off the computer.
How Josh died and whether something may have happened to him.
Honestly, I can't be bothered listening to her bullshit.
Altogether.
Precious. Honestly. Wait there. I'll let people in the boxes. Ashley. Sorry, everybody.
Hi, Pearl.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you know something that might cheer you up a wee bit. I was just walking into an Argos in Belfast.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. She's kicking off. Sorry. Go on.
My Bluetooth headphones died. Sorry. Went off. And everyone in the shop heard you shout about child images.
Oh.
The whole shop turned around and looked at me, so I thought that made me up
my big raw mouth and all.
I just skulked back out of the shop and went and got a McDonald's to cheer myself up.
Oh, sorry about that, baby.
No, don't worry. It was really funny in my head, but I was crying whenever I got in the car thinking, oh my God, everyone's heard that.
There you go. There's a lesson to you. Don't have us on loudspeaker, and if your earplugs frig up, my voice is coming out. I know when I'm on a little rant, I'm on a rant, but I'm so mad at that everybody just seems to think it's through me and me baby speaking on things that we like the ones to blame. We not the ones to blame. Fathead and Big Sweat and another two people was on that call. We had nothing to do with it, and we've only commented on what has been fetched to the app, and that is a fact.
Mm-hmm. They're all just
None of them are facts. You've gone off no facts, and that's the truth.
Question. It's all
you can have your opinion of what people have said. Of course, you can. Everyone can, but you have to say hearsay. You can't say, "Oh, it's a fact." If you go and say, you know, that this is what you've heard and this is only speculation, that is fine, because that's the truth. Don't say it's facts, because it isn't.
Are you getting your other account back today?
I've got my account back, but I can't have the boxes, but it's not till tonight, so it'll be basically tomorrow when they come back on.
Oh, thank the Lord, because I'm modding your other one, but I'm not in this one. I keep trying to let people in.
Oh, wait there, then we can easily sort. Oh, I don't even bloody follow you on this. Wait there, we can ease there. We can sort that out, baby, because I'm sure that I will.
I'll go off again.
There you go. Back to your little position. You're back again, my Ashley.
All right, I'll jump down and let everyone else have a wee say, but love you lots. I'll see you later.
You too, my Ashley. Have a lovely day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. I don't care if Big Sweats has come to.
God's sake.
I don't care.
Hi, Pearl.
Hi, me baby.
Are you all right?
I'm good, thank you. Are you? Good morning, everybody who's coming in.
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to say really quickly to Top Girl and to Simply Fraser for being so open and talking about their stutters. Just to say thank you, actually, because I'm going through something with my daughter at the moment, quite similar, and so I'm still learning about, you know, what's causing my daughter to have tics at the moment, facial and full body tics. And so for them to be talking so openly, it's actually been quite refreshing and quite, I've learned a lot just by listening to them talk about it. So I just wanted to say thank you for being so brave and talking about it.
I hope my Top Girl and Fraser comes up and speaks about their condition and tells how it's had an impact on the life and like what happens to them. We will do that one day. Because
that would be amazing because you know Top Girl in particular, you know, she has a lot of people that watch her lives, and I think for someone like her to talk openly about it and educate people, it could be really helpful. I'd love to listen to you know, Top Girl and how she manages day to day and, you know, what makes it worse for her and things. I think it would be really helpful for parents like myself that are going through similar things at the moment with their children. So I just wanted to say to them, big up to them for being so open and brave to talk about it.
No, definitely. If my Top Girl and Fraser's up for coming in and having a talk on that, of course I'll open the platform.
So
and
if your face fits again, innit? You know what I mean? It's just another version if your face fits.
A nice
that's
thing
all.
to let people know.
Remember that.
Like about
like
it
someone just said there.
and then
Let
I
me
would
just mute a
affect your
second,
life.
guys. Give me 2 seconds. If you remember, like I said, they all literally took the piss out. I mean, I don't personally think Annette's got a stutter. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna run with it. I don't personally, but I can't say for 100% honest. I don't know the facts. But everyone was ripping Annette with her stutter. But now stutters matter. I don't know. I didn't even know Top Girl had a stutter. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know she had a stutter, so.
If Top Girl and Fraser, when they both in that frame of mind, come on and have a little speak about things. And listen, whenever they get up, and if that starts, I always say to them, just breathe, go on mute for a little bit, just try and relax, because we all know it's something.
Someone just said, the chat is disgusting in Alex's. I have just been in there. Let me have a look through here. Not seeing anything untoward. Don't encourage it. Not really anything I'd say is really bad at all.
It's not just on the app. I do it at home, and I wish I didn't, because then many a time I can sit and cry and think, oh my God, why have I just said, why have I done that for? And I don't mean to do it. It's just part of my condition.
And do you know what? We love you. We love you for it. Warts and all, Pearl, we absolutely adore you.
And it's worse, you know, if I slip into a bit of a depression, that side of us comes out worse still when I do that. And I wish I didn't do that. But I do. I have full-blown meltdowns sometimes and I can't control it. And it's just, again, it's me. It's part of me. It's what makes me me. But I don't like it sometimes.
Yeah. But sometimes the chats are mixed up, not so much in here, but in other lives, like the chats are so mixed up, you know.
Thank you. Now, bye.
They'll say, oh, this person said this person said that, and they haven't. I ain't said anything. I ain't not slated any single person today. I've had an opinion on what people have said of me, and that's about it. And I'll always do that.
Hello, Flower.
Hello. Good morning, me baby. How was you?
Hi, I'm all right, thank you. I've just come in because I've been at appointments and said what we predicted last night, that Lottie would get the blame.
Well, again, Arthur, in my opinion, they should come on a live, whichever live it be, wherever, and come and tell their parts in it, because this is not going to stop till they come on and speak their part.
They would have sung like canaries last night if it was her. they wouldn't have looked.
Who
so
got the blame?
terrified.
I ain't blamed anyone. I don't
There's
get
been
where
a lot of
anyone's blaming anyone.
underhandedness
Don't mention
gone
put that
on,
me in that
whichever way you
category. I'm
look
not
at
blamed
it.
absolutely
And again,
anyone.
listen, it was fetched onto
I'll
the
tell
app,
you
and
what I
think when
said.
these
I've
discussions
told you
go
what
on,
I said,
in
and
my
that is
opinion,
it. I'm not blaming
it
no
should be
one.
said on the app. Because from a viewer's
I'm not
side,
blaming
when all
nobody
these
about
phone
anything.
calls has happened, it's like
No, we had phone calls as
this
well.
is my opinion only. It's like people's covering the tracks.
Yeah, the phone calls were happening when I was live, apparently. Yeah, okay. So I was live and I was in these phone calls while talking at the same time. I don't know how people believe this crap. I was live and you was all shouting about saying, oh, they're all on phone calls. I was live. Everyone's seen me. I was live, chatting away to yous all. Madness.
Apologise, but if I'm not, and I know I'm right and I've said nothing wrong, I will fight my corner. Always.
I know, bless you. And on about the stuttering, he was stuttering when he was trying to answer Dan. You know, the stuttering shouldn't be coming into. We saw that in the Discord last night, didn't we? And it's like, what's that got to do with anything? And these little conversations where they've said, oh, well, we'll say this. That was nothing to do with her. There's more to it, definitely. They looked rumbled last
Listen,
night.
it was like, right, when my Luke played that recording where Corey was on a phone call, I think it was to Vomit, and he was saying, I said this and Alex said this, and then Alex turned around and said,
2 separate calls, yes.
much as saying, right, bring that to the app, but don't bring anything else to the app. Think about it. This is how people are thinking about things.
Oh, absolutely. But they think we're thick.
I've never once said that don't look dodgy, but at the end of the day, if people actually deeped it and had a look at it properly and see, like, you know, how it comes about, you'll see that what's been said is just 100% the truth.
On private phone calls, Corey come openly out and said, we badly racist on a phone call. And then when that was said, what Big Sweats had said back to Corey, and then Corey replied with, well, I've said worse than that. And that's on a screen recording out there, so I'm not telling no lies. I'm only saying what's been fetched to the app. And I just think it's all underhandedness and things are getting covered up.
No, Mello, it wasn't. It was last night in the Discord that we saw something. Someone just said he's not said a bad word about anyone. I'm just saying that it was said. We saw it last night, didn't we? From the Discord.
Again, my opinion on the Discords. When vile things is getting said in Discords like that, I don't have one, I don't go into them, I wouldn't know how you work them. But if I had a Discord like that and things was...
I see how the mood changed now. I can see how the mood changed. You was all running with absolute facts yesterday, and now you're all scrambling. It's all now my opinion this, my opinion that. You said it was all facts yesterday. I spoke to this person. Now it's all, I'm only going off what I've been told. I've only going off what's been said and brought to the app. Any madness how it all changes in 24 hours. Because you're all starting to see you're in a hole and you can't get out of it now. Every single one that have damned me, you are all scrambling because you don't know what's going on. Because you know this is cancellation for you. You don't realise that when you're trying to put stuff on people's names without any facts, you might as well say them jokes yourself because it's the same situation. Oh, I apologise for this person for outing this and saying this about you and all that stuff. You're all scrambling. That's all it is. You are all scrambling. Because you don't know what's happening. You think there's storylines. You think there's all people covering up other people. Not at all. No one's covering up anything. You know the truth, and that is it. I don't really want to entertain it anymore because I can't be bothered.
You really want to know? She's one of a kind. Hi, Paul.
Hi, me baby.
Can I just say about the Discord, about Alex's Discord as well, because I've just been sent it with the prick that called me a cunt in there. Can I just say you've been told as well to shut the fuck up, Pearl? Can I just say I wouldn't allow anyone in my Discord to do that? It's not Alex's responsibility, but it's Alex's Discord to shut people down.
No, it ain't.
And you as supporters...
No, it isn't. Stop lying.
Of someone saying, it's nobody's business, it was a phone call, no one else's. So you would like to support creators taking the piss out of children and talking, actually making jokes. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do?
1,000,000%.
You're willing to sit there and you don't want to know the truth, because all it is everyone just wants to know the truth. I'm fucking furious because I would never let anyone talk like that in my Discord. I would never, and I'm fucking raging about it. You want to call me? You want to call me a cunt? You want to call me a cunt? Come in my box and call me a cunt. You want to tell Pearl to shut the fuck up? Have the balls to come in our boxes and tell us to shut the fuck up.
I've just
All
said
right, then.
this. If you want to go in a Discord and say these things, why not come on a live and say it to your face? Or say it on Big Sweats Live if they feel safe there. Do you know what I'm saying? Why have... Who's that just said? I've protected... you contacted somebody's rapist. Me, Willa Rose. What you on about?
They're on about me. They get them in the box because they're on about me with Chester.
Get in the box.
Is that the same Chester that's now friends with me? Is that the same Chester that apologised to me? Am I lying about that, Pearl? Was I apologised to?
You were.
Yeah. So I contacted someone's rapist, but the person that it was about apologised to me and wants to be friends with me. Shut the fuck up about things you don't know about, because I'm getting sick. I'm on one this morning. You don't know shit that's going on. Ask questions. Don't make accusations.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
I like how the don't make accusation things is being said there. It's a bit ironic. He must be pick and choose.
You are putting out that you don't go in there when you are made aware of what's happening in that Discord. Then, me personally, I would say get to fuck, gone, blocked out. That's coming back, reflecting on me. They're talking about the grandson in his comments. They're talking about your grandson. What the comment was just said, I body shame my grandson. Huh? So when I always say all the kids are fat, that's how I talk, right? Deal with it. I don't do it behind closed doors. I say it on a live. I say it.
What's she on about now? I'm a lost
parents. And it's my grandson. And again, I don't do it behind closed doors. That's how I just talk, right? I talk like that. Act your age, Pearl, for fuck's sake, grow up. Kitty Cat, you have one of Big Sweat supporters. You condone and whatever, so because you're condoning, you come in here, take your face for a massive fuck off shit and piss off. How's about that? Get back over to Big Sweat. So everybody say bye to Kitty Cat. You can go back over to Big Sweat. I've been over there and told them all about their cell and got blocked. Yes, you did. And say hello to Big Sweat when you get over there. I don't know who's friends with who, me baby, to tell you the truth. I don't know who's friends with who. It's wild. Hi, Lucy. Lucy. Do you know you're in the box, baby? You're on mute if you're talking. No. Who's Big Sweat? Well, I'll say it once. Who I call Big Sweat is Alex. That's who I call Big Sweat. And Fathead is Corey. Get used to me names. At least I'll say on here who I'm calling. I'm good, thank you, everybody. Come up in the box if you want to chat. If you want to even pull me up about something, come up in the box. Even if you're from Big Sweat's community, Fathead's community, come up in the box and tell us all about myself. You're not going to get blocked unless you're sitting being a little keyboard warrior in the comments. Good morning. Naomi?
Oh, shit. I've joined a live on TikTok. I can't get out.
I'll drop you, Naomi. Have a nice day, my baby. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Hayley.
Hi, Pearl. You all right, darling?
I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, tired though. But yeah, I'm all good.
Oh, yeah.
That's all good. So
have
there's
you
all
walked
this rubbish
into a
going on.
live? Take a boo. Give us a little look. Teekaboo, have you walked into a hate live? Well, if you're affected by it, Babby, press the X at the top and fuck off. Sorry, Babby, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying, is all this still going on? Thought they might have got bored
Everybody
of it by now.
who's letting us know, I know Big Sweat is Cam Two.
Oh, God.
Again, I'll be his new content because he's being copyrighted against our Angie. So that's fine. Because what
I'm not trying to. People were saying you was talking about me, so I've watched it.
So whoever's Cam
You weren't talking about me. I won't watch you.
What I'm saying is said with chest. I won't back down from it. I ain't apologising.
If you wasn't talking about me, I wouldn't come to you. So you're not my content. I don't know where you're getting that from.
Pled guilty, knew I'd done wrong, held me hands up, took accountability. And what? Big Sweat, can you say the same? No. So come to all you want.
Why is everyone so affected?
That's fine, that's fine.
Why is everyone
Well, if
so
they
bloody
didn't do
affected
anything
today?
wrong in the
Madness.
first place, they'd have nothing to worry
I ain't said
about,
nothing
would they?
about her. But she's running off on a mad one.
Exactly. Sorry, everybody, I keep going off on my little episodes. I can't help it. Bear with, because I'm sick deaf. Last night, like even my Dan, somebody told Big Sweat, Dan's come too. That's fine. Dan can come too. The next thing we knew, that's how sly and undaunted Dan was blocked. So if you're going to say people's okay to come to, like you're okay to come to me on whatever account you've got, because
Dan was blocked. Dan's not blocked. So what you on about? Dan was blocked. Dan's not blocked. Whoever's got that idea, Dan's not blocked, guys.
Fucking boring for your own right. You never come out and say anything on point. You skip around everywhere, or you'll answer a question with a question, right? Don't fuck me off and don't threaten me.
Who's
threaten
threatening
anybody
her?
else, because nobody gives a flying fuck. And if you've got a problem, come and see us. Come
Who's
and
threatening
see
her?
us, and we can have an
Has she lost the
adult
plot? Who's threatening her?
conversation with no riddles, with no skipping around the doors. We can have an adult conversation and sort the problem out.
No one's threatened her
Right?
once. What's she on about? I don't know. Madness.
Because the only one basically that you've gone at over all of this, you've had a lot to say about me, and then you never say nothing about me back because we know he can swing rings around you, whatever you call it, right? You can't speak to.
Come on now. Come on. Even you surely don't believe that. Surely you don't believe that. Come on now.
And again, you can always say whatever you want over the lives, and I'll answer you. Not a problem, but you are blocked from me lives. You're never getting in me box again. I'll never apologise to you. I'll crawl over broken glass on me hands and knees and rip my own tongue out and poke my 2 eyeballs out before I'll apologise to you, Big Sweat.
It's nice to know.
Thank you, everybody. You can sit
This is
over
what I
there.
like to wake up to in the morning.
You can sit over there in your little cult, what you've got going on, and you can gaslight all your little simps. You ain't gaslighting me.
Who's gaslighting? I'm not even talking. I'm just letting you crack on. You know what I mean? You'll be in your own content here. I'm just chilling.
Your opinion is. You've got that much of opinion on your live. Get in your Discord and have an opinion when they're slating people. Oh, sorry, you agree with it because you've drip fed them what you want them to put in the Discord. And I'll still stand by that too. I know I'm being cam-toed, it's fine. Our Big Sweat can cam-to all he wants on his little fake accounts. He can cam-to because he's blocked on his real ones.
Not true.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, love, all right?
I am, me baby, are you?
What's been said in it? Whose Discord are you talking about?
Big Sweats. Alex's, I'll say it if you don't know who Big Sweat is. It's Alex.
Okay. Well, I never went in that Discord.
Yeah.
But I've heard not nice things in that Discord that have come out about that. But is anything come out about it then?
Oh, no, nothing yet, but I'm just saying there was a message that was sent to us.
Caroline,
about,
thank you.
the gypsy and travelling community take our children out of school to learn to be married. We don't do no such fucking thing, and that is a vile thing to put. Again, somebody who's thinking about kids. Grow up, Pearl. Oh, there's all the little simps coming across.
No, God.
Grow up, Pearl. You're ripe old age of 89. Thank you for your opinion, me baby. Get in the box and come and tell us
It
about
shows
it.
they're uneducated then, doesn't it, if they believe that?
You go and sit and blow smoke up Big Sweat's ass or wherever you've come from. Nobody gives a fuck.
She does realise a lot of people going in her live are nothing to do with my life. They're just trolls riling her up. And this is where people don't understand TikTok. She's literally answering to trolls that have nothing to do with my community, but they're literally riling her up and she's biting.
Reflection back on Big Sweat. Nobody else. Who else goes live using the crypt? Nobody else but Big Sweat. So it's a reflection on Big Sweat. Don't know what part you're not getting. Sorry, me babbies, what were you saying?
I've forgotten now. You went off on a tangent.
Lisa, doesn't mean he's Discord. Well, that's your opinion. I've got mine. You can sit in the comments and say, do you want to come up and explain why you don't think it's a reflection on Big Sweat? Come up, me baby. You're not going to get stopped from coming in the boxes. Mods, if this Lisa one wants the box, where am I at? Lisa with the 2 green hearts, let her in, please.
Right. Oh, that's it. Right. The reason why I've stopped going into Alex's is because I sent him a message. I sent him about 2. And then I sent him another one because obviously there was a problem because different people were going at me when I was going in his chat.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm not having this. Do you know, I'm a old woman. I'm not having people going at me in a chat, right? So I sent Alex a message. He didn't read it. I sent him another. He didn't read it. And I've sent him another one and he still hasn't read it. Therefore, because I said in the last message, unmod me because I'm not putting up with people going for me in your chat. Yeah, they do. They're so held alive about it.
Yeah.
But I didn't download it, unfortunately. Yeah. So so that's the reason why I don't go in his anymore because he can't be asked to answer a simple fucking message.
Except nobody can answer a simple question. He always answers a question with another question and trot the round.
Why not?
Don't
Somebody,
know facts.
if you were my friend, as you claim, right, and you had my back, and I thought I was your friend, why didn't you? Why wouldn't you answer my message, or why wouldn't you tell the people going for me? Because he could see he's not stupid. He's far from stupid. So why hasn't he told me? Why hasn't he told the people in the chat? Can you stop going for edgy, please?
Well, I'll answer this now, and I was never going to bring this to the app. The reason why people had an opinion on you, Edgy, was the fact is you was in lives gifting people that was absolutely hammering me. And yes, people can gift whoever they want, but at the end of the day, you're meant to be a vocal point and a person in my life meant to protect me. And when you're in there gifting people that have put things on my name and hammering me down to the ground, unfortunately, I can't condone that within my community. You're free to be in the live because you have an opinion. You can gift and do that you want. But my mods ain't going to stand it. My mods ain't happy. And literally, you was told that someone called me racist and you supported that person. Someone lied on my name and you supported them. And that's all I'm saying.
Protecting one mod, but not another. Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
all.
Like, it's honestly, it baffles me brains. So
And what I sent you yesterday, Pearl, you know that message I sent you yesterday? That was in November of last year. Yeah? And one of the people that go into his lives, he put that up on his page.
Yeah.
Why do you think that 9 hours ago, that day? Well, why do you think that is? Why now? Why bring it up?
But what they don't know is we sorted that out. We had a conversation about that, so it was something we already knew about, and I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm absolutely fine with it.
Yeah, because but that's the first thing I knew about it, though. But why did he do that? So the first thing I did was message you that, so you were aware. I even invited Dan in.
But I told you I already knew about that when it happened.
I didn't know you knew.
Again, it didn't bother me, because if it had bothered me, I'd come to you again. Everybody is entitled to the opinion. You can't.
Yeah. I'm not saying that was my opinion at the time, Pearl.
That's what I'm saying. So you are entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
So who am I to close anybody down about the opinions? I'm not. I'm really not. And even if people's got a problem with me, come up in the box, have your opinion about it. You're not getting shut down, but grow a backbone and come and say it like in the box to me.
What's this? He just said you were meant to protect him, not gift people who don't like him. What? Protect him? He's a grown man, for God's sake. I'm not going to
saying you have to protect.
So this is what I mean. This is where people are not understanding. Mods are representative to my room. I don't care who you gift. But when someone is lying and lying on my name, and you're in them lives with them people and modding for them and all that stuff, unfortunately, people are going to believe that.
All about it then. But what Edgy done yesterday, the minute she found out, but she come straight to me. And I said it's absolutely fine, and knew all about it. She's allowed an opinion. I don't care who chats shit on me. That's their opinion. But what I do say is come to me about it. Because if I have a problem with you, I'll come to you about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I sound bitter because he wouldn't answer a message. Because he'll open every message and he'll see my message, but he won't. It was an important message. So anyway, whatever.
It's all like schoolyard stuff on it, and I've got to say it. It's all like he said, she said, this and said that and said. Stop being little snowflakes and go to the person directly, and it cuts the middleman out, and say what you've got to say. Then who can come back and say, you said this about Pearl, or you said this about Edgy? That person has gone to the other one and it's sorted. And you're giving nobody any room to come back and say, well, I'm sorry, but you said this in a live. So fucking what? Be a real person. Come and say it to their face. You get more... to me, I'd give you more respect for coming and saying it. You're never going to get shot down for having your opinion. That's your opinion. Whether it's good or bad about me, that's your opinion. You'll never get shut down. But what we can do is speak about it and maybe think why you've come to that opinion, and I can explain the other half of it.
Ed, you got 2 faces. I've got 6 chins.
Pearl hates the truth, unfortunately. Tell me one time I've hated the truth. Sometimes I don't like what people say about us, but I'll always speak about it. So, Jay, on that little account, stop spamming. Why do you follow me for? Just watching 0898. Why do you watch me for? If you think I don't like your getting it. If you think I don't like your opinion. Well, again, Jay, pull up to Ferry Hill Gypsy Caravan site. That's where I live. Pull up and come and speak to me about it. Wherever I'm getting, pull up. Nobody's saying you can't. Nobody's saying you're wrong for what you're saying. Pull up and let me see what I'm getting. Come on the site and anybody will tell you where Pearl lives. Pull up onto the site and come and talk to my face about it.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? How they're all so big hiding behind a screen, but none of them's got the balls to come to you.
It's not even my community, it's trolls
But they
that are
wouldn't
in
get
there
shut down if they
winding
did.
her
If
up
you wanna come
and she's
speak,
biting.
or like they've just said, I'm getting it. Come and do anything. Pull up and come and do. I would hide. That's why I've just told you where I live. Ferry Hill Gypsy Caravan site. Pull up anytime you want. There's nobody could be hiding. You can come to me door. Come to me door. My door's always
Who's
open.
she arguing with
You
here?
can
I'm
see
lost.
through me window I'm in. come in. Nobody's
actually lost who
hiding
she's
from
arguing with.
anybody. So I'm asking you one more time, either get in the box and come and speak about it. Oh dear. Come in the box and speak about it, or shut the fuck up in the comments till you pull up outside the door. Right? So if you want the box, request it. Get up in the box and come and speak about it. If not, stop spamming in the comments. You're not going to be blocked, but mods, mute them. If they want to get in the box now and speak about it, they can. Hides behind a sofa. Right. So I'll mute you. You're not blocked. I'm not blocking you from anything. I'll mute it. Muted for this live. There you go. So you're muted for the live. You can still hear me. Zach said Team Pearl. Woohoo. If you're muted and you want to speak about anything, jump in the box. You're not blocked. Get in the box. Nobody's screaming and shouting. Nobody's doing it. Everybody who's following me on this account, make sure you follow my main account up, please. Thank you.
Hi, Pearl.
Hi, Jess.
I'm just outside at the moment. Now, bear with me. Thank you for letting me in. I follow
welcome.
you. I follow you, and I love watching you. I am part of Alex's community.
That's fine too.
I want to be honest with you. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that I've never said anything out of hand, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, obviously, you know that you have got trolls in here. And they are winding you up.
Again,
is that fair to say?
That's fine. Again, anybody who's got a problem, all I'm ever saying is come across into the box, just like you have, and come and say it. I don't mind if you've got a problem with us. I don't mind if you think the things I say is wrong.
I personally haven't.
Well,
and
thank you for saying that.
it has taken me a while to obviously come up and speak.
That's
So
fine. Listen, you're never going to be jumped on an ear, Jess. And that goes for any of the crypt, right?
Yeah.
They always welcome over here. Nobody is blocked unless they directly saying something about me, then that's a different kettle of fish, right? But even that one's not blocked. Who put that up about the gypsy community and the travellers? Because they feel free. They can get into my box anytime they want and come and have that conversation. Nobody's blocked from any community. I'm putting that out there.
So can I say that I have never seen anything about your gypsy community, and I respect your community. I don't know where Alex's Discord is, so I'm not involved in that. I don't know how to get into a Discord.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen any comments, so I can't comment on that. But I do think it's really nasty, all of this, isn't it?
It is.
And, because I like to jump into anybody's live and to be able to have a freedom of speech.
And that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
You should be able to go in any room.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of going in any room. That's what I do. I go around any room, because I like to observe people.
And, I don't like anyone, obviously, you can see my green heart in my...
And that's fine. Listen, when have I ever said anybody from any community is not allowed in here? They're all allowed in here. The only time I have a problem with anybody, if they call on me, right, then I prefer for them to come and call us to me face. Nobody's going to allow anybody, even from my side, and it's the same as if Sweat sees any of mine going around and calling him, then he's got the right to block them or have an opinion on it.
I just don't understand who's saying that they'll pull up to you. I don't understand.
Oh, it wasn't you, it was somebody, Jay.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't you, Jess.
No. I'm just having a normal chat with you.
Yeah.
And I don't like all this. I'm confused as you are. And I just hope that it can be put to bed. And, the trolls are winding things up and saying...
I definitely agree with that. Trolls.
Yeah, they're saying she says this, he says that. whereas Alex is very calm, and he's wondering where it's all come from. It's not come from his mouth. Do you understand what I'm
Because
saying?
he's allowing it in his Discord, and whichever way you look at it, the crypt is representing his platform. So whoever started the Discord, if it's nothing to do with Big Sweat, put a different name on it, because that is connecting it to him. So it's down to him what goes on in that Discord. He's allowing the crypt's name to be mentioned. End of. It's down to him.
Right, okay.
Just get where I'm coming from. That's why everybody will say, as much as he says and I've heard him say, it's not that he doesn't go in it. He said, I'm not in there regularly. Do not tell me that he doesn't know what's going in there. I'm sorry, and I'm not having it no other way.
Yeah, I have heard him saying that he's not in charge of the Discord and he doesn't go in there. So, but you know Alex longer than I have. I've only met Alex 6 months ago. So, but you know him as a person, don't you? So,
well, we were friends at one point, and he's never ever been blocked from my lives till yesterday, till he starts saying, anybody that comes for me, whatever it was, what my top girl had said there before, I don't have to apologise to nobody. I don't have to bow down to nobody.
I just stated, if you come for me, like we all say, if you come for me, I'll come back for you. I don't get what the issue is. Everyone says it.
He said anybody that's speaking or cam toing on him. Well, I was speaking on him and I was cam toing, so it was a threat to me.
To you, it is maybe, but from him, you know him as a person. He would never threaten you.
But he did yesterday.
No, I didn't. I just said I gave the same energy to everyone. You come for me, I'll come back for you. It's not threats. It's just it's a TikTok lingo, isn't it?
Well, no, because he said anybody who comes
TikTok
for him, who cam toes him, who's going on and carrying all his shit on, he's coming for them. Well, that wasn't me. You were speaking about it. I was That
is literally TikTok fucking lingo. You come for me, I'll come for you, and that's what I'm saying.
And do you think people are then
That's not
winding
threats,
you up
for God's
around?
sake.
Well, no, that come out of his mouth. I listened
It's
to
not
him saying
fucking
that.
threats. Come
not
on,
in
now.
a comment.
It's getting
come
a
out
bit.
of his mouth.
It's getting a fucking bit of a joke. That is.
Right. Okay.
Yes,
So
can I just
obviously,
ask something really quickly? Sorry.
me.
Yes, please.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm just wondering where you stand on the phone calls then and what's been said in these calls. Obviously, you're a supporter of Alex's, so where do you stand on that?
Of course, you can ask me anything. I just would, it's nice that everyone's calm in here because I'm not a confrontational person. So thank you. So where I stand with it is that I don't believe that. Well, if there was a phone call, I think it's been deleted from Corey.
But what was said in it? Where do you stand on what was said?
Does anybody agree with me?
Or allegedly said?
Yeah, I think Corey said it's been deleted, but what was allegedly said, I don't want to say anything wrong, but from my point of view is that I know it was talking about. I don't even want to say.
Just say it, Jess. You can have your freedom of speech over here. Nobody's going to jump on you. Just have your honest opinion.
It was talking about children, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Alex and Corey, and maybe the four in the group. This is what I think is that they were bantering. I know it's not right to banter about.
Wow, Jess, I can't agree with that. You don't ever banter about a child in an actual manner. I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh my God.
So, I think it's wrong. I do think it's wrong to talk that way, but.
No, thank you for your honest opinion. I'm glad that you're saying it.
Yeah,
I know. I'm trying to, stay calm. But I really, Alex, and Alex is not a bad guy. I'm not reading any comments either because it's, but that's all I'm going to say. I think, but
Well, I'm glad you said you don't agree with it.
I don't agree with anything. Joking about children, but I think it has been blown out of proportion big time.
Well, no, it hasn't. If it was said, it was said, and you don't joke about them things. Fact.
And Alex has got a good community, and everyone seems to be, you know, calling us all simps.
Well, I'll still stand by that. The people that's coming for me in Discords, commenting about us, saying things about us, yes, simps. That's who that's aimed to.
Can
Nobody
I
else.
jump up?
Pearl, can I ask, do you think I'm a simp?
Well, you've just, what for blown smoke up Alex's butt? I'll say it as I think it. If you are sitting agreeing with anything that you've said, that he's saying, which you've just said you don't agree, so no, I'm not calling you a simp. But anybody that's agreeing with what was said on that phone call, which wherever you're from,
But
yes, you're a simp.
Nobody is agreeing what was said in the phone call.
Can I just say something, Jess? You know when you came up, and you asked Pearl if she understood. Do you know how that sounded?
No, please tell me.
It sort of sounded like you were, speaking slowly so that she could understand.
I know. I like maybe.
That's gaslighting.
I know, probably. I have, like, Fraser and Top Bell. I have
what
a condition that.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it, honestly.
Fair enough, Jess.
Because then people will. I just don't want people making fun of me. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. It's
And that's just the way I am. I have to talk
backtracking
slowly
now, and you
to get
cockapoo.
my
You need to
point
learn the
across.
words as well, cockapoo. Getting gaslighting and all.
That's fine, Jess. That's fine.
Pearl?
Yeah.
You're saying you've got an issue with the Discord and stuff, which is fair enough. Like, that's fine. But yet you all sat here yesterday, not all of you, sorry, but some of you sat here yesterday calling the people in the Discord preds, calling us, saying that you, Dan, and
I
someone
called
else.
somebody a pred. Don't think so.
In your live yesterday, it was insinuated that the people in Alex's Discord
Did I come out and call somebody a pred yesterday?
I'm not sure on the exact words that were said, but obviously
I'm
people are
asking
then
you.
going to
You've
fight
just
back.
come up and said called somebody a pred. Did I call anybody a pred yesterday?
You insinuated. You
One
said
second,
that
guys.
people in that chat are just like preds and all this malarkey. Dan
Did
said it out of
I
his
say
mouth.
the word pred?
Might not have been pred, might have been PDF, something around them lines.
I turned round and said anybody that is agreeing with what's going on and backing what was said, in my opinion, has got them.
You didn't say that the people in the Discord are all PDF files.
If they talk, when that comment, who was in the Discord making them comments, yes, I did say that, in the Discord, making the comments about what was made, what was said about my community. When you said about my community, yes, I did say they have got them vibes. We do not take our kids out of school, 11-year-old,
Absolutely, and I
be
totally
married.
agree with you, and I respect your community so much. But I don't think it's fair that you can say that the people in the Discord who are mothers
agree
and
with
stuff
it.
like that.
That's what I said. Who agree with it? Let's get it right. I know you're getting WhatsApps off somebody. Let's get it right. That's what I said. For that comment
You
to
mean
be
WhatsApps
made
off
and people to agree with that
God's
comment,
sake.
in my opinion, yes, they've got the
I
same.
don't know who's
fucking
talking, to be
vibe.
fair. I ain't got a
What comment are you alluding to? Sorry.
The one where that Ange, whatever you
Who's
call
talking,
her,
guys?
with
I
the
can't
two
even see.
green hats and the
Is it
school,
Jess?
said we take our
Is it Jessica
children
that's talking? I
out
don't know.
of school to learn to be married people or women or men, whatever it was, that whoever fucking agrees with that, yes, they have. In my opinion, they've got the PDF files thoughts in their heads.
Okay,
we
so
don't
you
do
wasn't
that with our
saying
kids.
that everyone in that Discord is.
I have just said whoever is agreeing with that comment.
Thank you, Chester,
And the one
Kirsty,
who
Rhea.
made that comment. And yes, I'll stand by it.
Okay, no, that's fine. But I was just saying that what come
I
to me
didn't say
was,
everybody. I said everybody who was agreeing in that Discord who was agreeing with it. Coming across, they've got that same vibe. Yes, I'll say it with chest. Yes, I did say that. But not everybody in the Discord. Everybody in the Discord that agreed with it.
okay, no, that was all I was going to ask.
And the ones who agreed with it is the ones that never pulled her up for saying that. That's what I'm saying. Exactly that.
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Mandy, thank you.
I would.
Yes.
Yes. So let me just ask you a question, because Shelley King stated in that Discord that it was a private conversation and nothing to do with anybody else, not hers or nothing to do with anyone else. Do you agree with that?
So the phone call between the four?
Yes.
So I agree that there was a private phone call somewhere.
Do you agree that the phone call should be kept private and off the app and we shouldn't all be discussing it?
I agree with whatever goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with my words.
That's all right, darling. You don't need to struggle. No one. I'm just saying, if it was another creator that you dislike, let's go on about. Let's say it was a group call with Toxic Dan, Delusive Angie, Canadian Angie, and Corey, and Alex wasn't involved in it. Would you still have the same energy that it was a private call and no one should be talking about it?
Well, obviously, everybody is talking about it now, aren't they? So
that's not the question that I asked.
Okay, so you asked me again.
If it was a creator that you didn't support, let's say the call was between Canadian Angie, Corey, Delusive Angie, and Toxic Dan, would you still not want to know what was said on the call if you supported these people? Would you still not want to know?
I would like to know, yes.
Right, but people in the Discord don't want to know because it's Alex.
Right, okay.
Huh?
So I don't go in the Discord, so I can't answer.
No, it's people making speculations.
I'm just saying,
don't want.
you're allowed to support whoever you want to support. But
Yeah.
Shelley King stating in the Discord that it was a private call and no one else's business, and it should be no one else's business. If it was a creator that you all disliked,
Shelley's opinion.
please don't attack Jess and anyone in the boxes. Don't.
I'm
in
not-
the comments.
no, I'm not
I'm just stating. I'm just stating in the comments.
I'm not reading any comments.
I'm reading the comments. Sorry, darling. I'm just stating. Would somebody as a supporter, would you still have the same energy if it was someone you disliked? Would you stand there and say, if it was Delusive Angie, would you say, oh, I don't want to know, it was a private phone call, I don't want to know about no jokes to do with children or racism and all that? Would you still have the same energy?
Yeah, I would say yes. I would like to know what was said, yes.
Okay, thank you. No. My point's ended. Thanks,
Thank you,
Mel.
Luke. Thank you.
And thank you, Jess, for answering that honestly. And that's
I
what
know,
I'm
but
saying.
this is what I am an
fetch
honest
this to
person.
the app. So everybody's wanting to know what was said.
Yeah.
Was it true? Whatever. So exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
And again, I am in the park with my dog, so I'm not reading any comments. But you know, I just hope. I mean, you're all reading them. I hope people aren't attacking me.
No. Law, you were entitled to your opinion, and I'm just pleased that you've been truthful about it and
This is
answered
what
the
I wanted
questions.
to do. You know, I've always wanted to ask these questions to you, Pearl, and whoever else, because I love all your communities. I don't. I try not to attack anyone in the comments. So and please, Dan, please don't call me a simp or any names, because I'm not well enough to fight back, if that's what I'm asking. Okay. So thank you.
Yes, can I just say sorry?
Yeah.
So you said earlier that you don't agree with what was allegedly said, and that you would like to know, what was said in the call. So my question is, why are you still supporting then?
Huh?
So
have you just literally heard yourself? Allegedly.
When was the first call made? Was it in November? It was a while back, wasn't it?
I'm not sure on the timeline, but
so Alex and Corey have dealt with it. That's my understanding.
But it only yesterday came back.
No, nothing's changed.
Yeah,
it's exactly
and
the
Alex
same
has
as what I
always
said
to us
before.
that he has dealt with it, and then
These lot are
obviously
delusional, man. They're absolutely
what's the word?
delusional.
These voice messages are all coming back from.
If we all went off he said, she said, everyone would be in jail.
Aren't they?
Madness.
Yeah, but I mean, just by him saying, oh, well, I've dealt with it, you're happy with that explanation? You don't want to, it doesn't matter to you now then because he said he's dealt with it?
To me,
Just sorry, I'm just asking you, are you okay up here in these boxes? Because you've been like brave enough to come in and have you say, are you okay?
Yeah.
That's okay then.
I'm okay. I'm not reading any comments, and I just don't want to be attacked.
No, you're not being attacked.
And I want to have my opinion.
Yes. Go on, I'll go back on mute.
Yeah, so going back to Alex has always been honest to his community, and that's why people are still supporting him. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, can I just pick you up on that? So Alex has always been honest to his community. It did come to light that they got together and decided to come up with a particular type of story.
No.
Yeah, so can I
Two
answer
separate
that
parts.
one? So as I say, these calls have been done behind the scenes. So not all of his community are going to know exactly what's been said. Has that answered?
Well, I think what came to light is that they came up with a story / a bit of a lie.
No, it's factual.
The app.
Exactly.
Cockapoo knows the truth as well, and that's the mad thing is, she spoke to the person on the call. She knows what's been said, but she sees that they're all losing their argument, so this is damage control, and that's a fact. This is all about damage control. She knows, Cockapoo, I know for a fact that she spoke to the person that was on the call, who confirmed what I'm saying, but this is damage control.
I've supported him in the past as well. But I think, you know how sinister Corey is. He's very clever, isn't he? And I do believe that he twisted
I'm blocked,
words.
Lady Jane. I'm blocked.
I'm struggling what to say. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Just take your time. Just take your time. Nobody else speaking to you but Cockapoo. Just take your time.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm talking from my point of view and what I think. So, I do think that Corey has, Corey and Alex were friends at one point, and I think that he's maybe holding on to something. That's all I can say. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'm just asking a question. I'm not going to give you a sort of a 5-stage CSI type interview. I just wondered whether that was something that you were aware of.
I'm not aware of anything that goes behind the scenes. I'm not in any Discord.
No, it was said on the live. It sort of came up as part of this. Do you know? I'm gonna drop down, Jess. I really admire you because I've seen you in comments, and
yes,
the things that you've said in comments I've not necessarily liked very much.
I understand that, and I'm sorry if I have been.
No, it's fine. People are allowed to have their opinions.
But I am shaking them, so.
I know.
Yeah.
You're actually quite different when you come in a box. So
I know exactly, and this is the problem with a lot of people, like keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
That are too frightened to come up and say.
But you've come up, so well done, you.
Thank you. I appreciate. And I'm going to jump down, but I do appreciate if people don't.
Thank you for coming up, and honestly, thank you very much for being honest and open. And again, you're always welcome in here.
Thank you.
What I said when I did say the simps, that was aimed at people that never pulled that the person up on the things that's been said. That's what I was aiming the simps at, and the ones who has agreed with what that Ange said and never pulled her up on it. That's who that was aimed at about when I said they've got the same vibes going on, the PDF files.
Yeah, I'm now looking at the comments, and thank you for everybody saying thank you. Well done. But
yes, I'd just like to say thank you for answering my questions. You were very honest.
yeah, no, you're fine. But you probably won't see me obviously jumping inboxes because I don't like that. I'm going to go now and let you get on with your show.
Thank you very much. Anyways,
Have a lovely day.
Thank you, Pearl. Thank you.
Bye. Have a nice day, Jess. Thank you.
Bye.
I know, they're just watering it all down, therapeutic junkie for the...
Yeah.
Can I just ask, is Alex a parent?
I don't want to speak on anything that, but yes, he is.
It's only because if he's a parent, then he should know better. If he's a parent, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he's a parent. I can't remember if he is or not, but if he is, then he should know better as a parent.
But you're going
Yeah,
off.
don't even
He
wanna
said,
reply
"See,
back to
oh,
that.
I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even
not
getting
my
into
place.
it.
Let's not talk about kids or bring parents
Yeah.
or any of this shit into it. That's not fair.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh.
Hi, Camper.
Hiya. I went and asked to come on quite a while ago, and there's been that many subjects. I don't even know what one I can talk about. I did come on at first to say about these phone calls that were going on. I would have done exactly the same as what you done yesterday when a woman came on and she said that her brother always commented on schoolgirls, and you
Oh my
kicked her out
God.
of the thing. I think that's what I would have done on the phone call. I would have put the phone down straight away.
Exactly, and I'm agreeing.
Exactly. Yeah, and I would have, you know, everybody's
People are
got
mad
a
and
best
they understand.
friend. I would have had to have said to my best friend what had happened and what can we do about it. Because if somebody does say things like this about any child under the age of 16,
But
I'd
these are
have to question
delusional.
it, because I do watch a lot of this
Absolute delusional.
predators awareness course
Oh my
on
God.
Facebook.
Fucking
I
hell.
would have done what you done. I would have put the phone down and said, I can't talk about this. And
Honestly, the people are crazy. You know.
as for the gypsy thing, I don't know how that all started about 11-year-olds, I've just heard you saying. But I'm 60 and there wasn't any gypsy parks at that time. And I always remember the best part was when everybody used to see the horse and cart come past the school. When I was about 9-year-old, and they did have some
Elizabeth,
caravans,
thank you.
but
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
fine.
all
I'm
horse and
guys.
cart come past, and then the
People are
caravan
just showing
followed
their
a few
true
days
characters,
later.
innit?
And I made some great friends with the kids that were on that park on the horse and cart, and they used to put the horses on the field, and we used to love getting out of school and running down. But the kids didn't go to school in them days, what I can remember. But see, now we have the gypsies that have got the shops uptown, beauticians and all this. The girls really do ever so well, and the men are the ones that go out. We've got them all around here doing all the trees, the roads and everything. So I can't comment about that because I don't even know what you were talking about. But
Jess, I'm fine, mate,
parks
honestly.
round about
Morning,
us now. I
Cole.
think we've got 3 parks within 2 miles from us in each way, and all the kids are at school with my kids and everything like that, and my grandkids, and they're doing ever so well. None of them have left at the age of 11 or 12, 13, 14. They're all doing their exams, and you know, because they're all in the parks now, and they've all got. So
like
I can't
I've just said, now it's a different day and age. But for her to put that in that Discord, that we take our children out of school to learn them to be married, is just
Fiona, thank you.
Yeah, that's who I wanted to come up and speak about, that Ange person, because they also said to Linz, you breed with illegals, which is absolutely disgusting, regardless of what you think of Linz. And they knew it was below the belt. They knew it was wrong because they said, sorry if it was below the belt, I couldn't help it. So if that person, Ange, follows me, can you please block me? And then
Yeah, me
unblock
too.
me and block me again, because I've just done a whole live on stuff to do with like illegal immigration and ICE and whatever. Fuck off. Like talking about, you stereotyped a whole community there. That's borderline hate crime, what you're saying about gypsies as well, by the way. Just presuming that people send the young girls off to get married because you've watched Big Fat Gypsy Traveller Weddings or whatever it was called on Channel 4.
I was going to say that as it's the program that's on.
Yeah, that's not, that doesn't reflect on the crypt as a whole, because I get on with a lot of them. I think,
me too.
Like, thingy that was just in the box, nobody can answer for Alex. He's a big grown man. We're all adults. No one can answer for him. And I think people support him the same as people like everybody on this app always has support. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just think bun that Ange with the green hearts, whoever she is.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Discord. I was just in the kitchen here and I just heard Pearl say something about the 11-year-olds. But I wanted to say something about the phone calls. So I've really forgot what I wanted to say. So
Are you in the Discord then, Camper, if you don't mind me asking?
No. Is this the Corey one?
No. In Sweats one.
No, I don't even know who Sweats is or anything like that. As I was on yours one night ago with Dan and Luke, I'm not always on all the time. I just catch bits. You know, and it's quite hard to get a story unless I go to my bed and I sit and listen to one person all night and try and find out what's going on. I
Mine,
just listen to bits
Siren.
and bobs. I don't like the music in the background. I quite like listening to all yous lot and what's going on and that. But
Yeah.
that's all it was. Was just like I was on yesterday when you told that woman to get out. That was
Fiona
really
Elizabeth,
shocking.
thank you guys.
And there
Saying
was
that
another
I've got
woman who jumped up from protection team. I think it's catching PDF files, and she come up and answered a question. And I said, definitely not. I said, what was said, which again, I do not agree with. How they put it across, it was banter. There was never a child involved. It was what they were saying to each other. So it was a made up child. So I wasn't having that said on my platform either, because I know that's been run with. And that person was out the box, told smartly, there was no child involved. We do not think that for a second, but it should not have ever been joked about, whether it be a made-up child, a real child, what the fuck. That should not be joked about in no way, shape or form.
Can I just ask
Pearl,
Flo?
the
Sorry.
context of that, is that abuse happens in silence, right? Hate crimes happen because of people being silenced. So my point on that is, as soon as that comment was made, whether or not somebody thought it was funny, okay, but who thinks that's funny? I don't know, because as a parent, again, it's sick. Why did they not straight away come off that call or go, oh my God?
And I'm agreeing with that.
Why did they not say?
Yeah, you'd have to
And
come off the call.
the lady that just come up that was speaking for Alex, because Alex doesn't have the balls to do it himself, and Alex is sending all of his people to go and cover for him himself.
That's a lie, yet
whilst doing all
again.
these private
I'm
calls.
blocked.
She said,
Number one, I'm blocked. And
"Oh, yeah,
number
well, it
two,
happened in November."
I don't
It
need to
doesn't
send
matter
anyone.
when it
I'm
happened.
sorry, I'm just
It
putting it out.
happened.
He maybe would come in because he's been floating around all the boxes, but he's blocked from my life.
I mean, I'm
He's not
floating around the
welcome in.
boxes. I've been live.
Oh, right, okay.
I've
But
been
she
live.
said, well,
I ain't
I don't know, it
floating around
happened
any
back then in
boxes.
November. It doesn't matter when
Madness.
it happened. It happened.
They all
They've said
stayed
it happened.
friends as well after it. That's the
Exactly.
point. They
And then
still
she
covered
said-
each other's asses. They all stayed
Oh,
friends.
God.
till
Oh,
come
big up,
out.
Tracy.
Supported each other, went into each other's lives, still laughed on,
Thank you,
carried
mate.
on together. They still were friends.
And then she said, well, Alex
Because
said
what was
he
said
dealt
wasn't
with it.
said.
Well, how did Alex deal with it?
No, what he said was, you can come out and say this comment, but basically that was it. Don't say anything else that's being said.
But
You
it's
know what I
been-
mean? So it was not dealt with.
Oh
it was
my
just
God.
covered up.
Exactly. So
They're all catching-
ha-
they're all
it's been
falling
said.
themselves,
Nobody's
digging
denied
themselves
that
into a
it's
deep
not
hole
been
here.
said.
They're all
They're all
lost.
saying it's been said. But why has it been said, and why has it not been dealt with properly? Why have they not?
If it's
why have they
been
all
dealt
stayed
with,
mates?
then can I answer you there? If it's been
All
dealt
right,
with,
just
they
me. I'll
all
catch you in a
stayed
bit.
friends till it came out on the app, and then now why all of a sudden is everybody fell out? If these things has not been said and they've got nothing to hide and they're not.
Answer this one question then. If everyone was scared, right, of things coming out, wouldn't people stay friends because the fear of people getting outed? That is a question I'd like to ask people. Wouldn't they remain friends because of the fear of things being outed? Madness. Caroline, thank you.
And the offender. So then she's then deflecting because she didn't want Corey in that speaking about it. And then Corey's come on. He looked very...
It's literally the
He
opposite.
did not look in a good way last night, and he came off pretty much, within what? I don't know. He came off very
I
shortly.
agree. Luke tied him up in knots. I agree.
But then Luke was saying this morning that he had calls going on behind the scenes.
And
so
again, I had me say, and I don't think it's right, all the back and forward, the calls behind the scenes. I'm not agreeing with it because it was fetched to the app by Fathead. So why not speak about it?
Why
on the
is
app?
Jay and
Everybody,
Lottie
just
ran
like
off?
that
Let me
lady
be
who
honest with you now. I
before
don't think
said,
anyone's ran
if
off.
it was
But would you
Angie,
come on
if it
on
was
this live in the
Sia,
Hornet's
if
Nest?
it was Luke, if it was me,
Would you, if you was
want
Jay or
to
Lottie,
know.
come in these
So
boxes
why
or go live?
is
You
it
mad?
different when people
It's like
want to
fucking
know
Hornet's
about
Nest.
who was on the phone call? None in my opinion.
It's like how
They've literally told you that people have labelled them guilty without knowing the truth.
Or they were on a phone call to you. People should look at it. If your friend turned round and says anything about a 3-year-old child or a 16-year-old child in that way,
I wouldn't be responsible for my actions if they were in close proximity to us. When that was said, I would not be responsible for my actions.
Yeah, and if I was another friend to you and you said to me, oh, so-and-so said this, and I was like, oh my God, but I didn't hear it, I'd have to talk to the person. But could I ever have them in my house with my grandchildren? I wouldn't know how kids go and sit on your knee and talk to you.
Oh my God, the people on these lives are delusional.
So what's the difference on an app than when things are being spoke about on a phone call and they stayed friends?
People are
Remember,
fucking
they
mad.
stayed friends for a long time after that. And the only reason they fell out was when it was fetched to the app. So why have they fell out
No.
when everybody knows about it, but it was okay to be friends when nobody knew?
Well, that's a lie because it only come out after the fallout. So it wasn't the fallout, and then it came out. I mean, it wasn't as it all happened. The fallout, the argument's already happened, and then he went live and said it. So there you go, lying again.
Say that, and they go, "Oh, what do you mean I can't say that?" Da, 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 da. I said, "Well, you can't say that. I've never spoken to them again. I don't speak to them." Because I have morals and I know what is right from wrong. And I know you can't say certain things. And like I said, for me, if somebody said that jokingly aside about a child, I'd be like, excuse me? What are you saying? And then to find out the call's recorded, do you know what? I don't want to be friends with you, but I am going to make people aware that this is what you've said. And also I'm going to take it a little bit further and I'm going to take it to the local authorities and the police because you can't be saying that. And I would be the first to go live and fucking tell people, this is what this person's just said. You think it's this nice person. They're going to try and turn it around and say it's a jokey term. Apparently somebody's recorded the conversation. So please go ahead, even if I'm in the conversation, because you'll see, I stopped it straight away. I left the call, but they didn't, did they? So why is that?
And that's what I said. Not one person's to blame here, all four's to blame, and that's my opinion on it. And I'll never change it. Never change it.
Madness on it.
So
Can I have an unpopular opinion?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I don't speak with Hayley anymore. I haven't spoken to her for ages. We're not friends, whatever. However, I don't think that, she wasn't in the call. Do you know what I mean? So I know that she had spoken to people and whatnot, but I don't understand how she would be called a predator. Do you know what? And that's just me being realistic about the situation.
I think people are referring to the fact that she sat on the information she had.
And she spoke with Corey after this, still kept friends with him after this. Then something else happened, and I think they had a little fallout. Then she come and put it in this group chat, whatever it was, and outed it that way, but she still sat on it, Alicia, whichever way you look at it. She was privy to this information.
It's not even information, it's making it like it's some big fucking...
on the live thing, where she played
Let them all crack on. Let them dig themselves the holes.
But don't... listen to this, but don't repeat. Something like that it was. I can't remember. It was on the
Well, I'm going to go down now. But I'll keep listening, okay?
Okie doke. Thank you.
Did she hear? Has she heard the call?
No.
Well, you hear him say, listen to this, but don't either bring it to the app or say something. That was on, I can't remember who had that screen recording yesterday where
She
that was
showed
said.
the call between me and Corey and Lottie. That's all she showed.
That's an
Delusional.
unpopular opinion because I know everyone's against Hayley at the moment, but I just like to stay true to my own thoughts and feelings. So I just wondered if...
Oh, Kiki, it must be on Kiki's post to where that was said when Corey and Hayley are speaking.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no problem with Alicia myself. I think she's sound.
And then the chat goes on, so still she sat on it.
I don't have issues with no one, really. It's just, if you're going to say
that.
something, tell me the truth.
Connie, I haven't spoke to Hayley for ages. We fell out. We don't speak. We don't get along. We don't like each other. So it's nothing to do with sticking up for Hayley or any of that. I'm just, playing maybe devil's advocate in it all. I personally, do I think Alex is a nonce? No. Do I think Corey's a nonce? No. Do I think Hayley's a nonce? No. But have things possibly, because obviously we haven't had the phone call, so we can't say 100%, have things been said that are not ideal, that are, things towards children and that?
I don't think
by the sounds of it, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think the only way that would put an end to all of this is if the call was played. But then I don't think I don't know if people still have the recording.
So yeah, I think they do. And
I think they
there's
do,
lots
but
of
they're
other
never going to play it now.
Yeah. There's lots of other recordings. And if you listened to what Corey said again, he said, I've said worse than what Alex said on that call. And I'm sure it was something to do with Lottie's son. I could be mistaken. If I'm mistaken, I'll apologise. But that's the way it's come across to me. And that's why these calls are not getting outed, because these calls are fucking bad. That's the way I'm taking it.
See, I didn't know Miss J. I don't know what happened with Miss J, but I don't know if you remember me, Pearl, but I've still got the message. I've just checked and I've still got her direct messages from Miss J to me. I didn't know Miss J. I don't know when she left the app, but I've just checked now. I've still got the messages because I'm the one that outed Miss Pineapple to Angie. I heard her on this app on Angie's Live and I thought, I know who that is. And I let everybody know who she was, what she'd done. And she came for me and went live and said she was going to put my children up. And at the time, I've just finished a 3-year family court battle. So it was not appropriate to do that. And actually, I managed to get hold of the police and shut her down, basically. And I know that she said she had loads of recordings. And then Miss J private messaged me and said she was speaking to Pineapple and she was worried that Miss Pineapple had been recording her. And I said to her, Miss Pineapple, aka Carolyn Jones, has got about 55 devices, and yeah, she probably has been recording you, but if you've not said anything wrong, you don't need to worry about it. So I don't know what happened to Miss J, but
One Miss Pineapple. Carolyn Jones, charity thief.
I know, right?
I know people are saying in the comments it was on a private call, it shouldn't have been fetched to the app.
Yeah, but it has been, and there's nothing you can do about that. It has been put on the app and people are going to question it because it's to do with children.
Exactly.
And like, people are going to have opinions. People are still going to support Alex. People are still going to support Corey. People are going to support what everyone else is saying. But because it has been put on the app, it is going to be discussed.
Exactly. Listen, exactly that. You can't put shit back once it's come out of somebody's ass and it was fetched to the app. You're never going to turn the clock back on that. It's being fetched to you. And again, everybody is going to have the opinion on it. And it wasn't spoke about. It's never kept going on. It was through another screen recording.
Same recording, really, though. No difference. Same old situation. How you doing, Kelly Mack? You okay, mate?
Just to say, I hope everybody caught her saying that. She goes, in my opinion, this is what has happened. So she's admitted that she's given this story legs and arms, going with the narrative she's on. None of it was facts. And it's a bit ridiculous because by going with this, what they're actually doing now is in future, people are going to use and weaponize phone calls and messages even more than they have. It'll be the new avocado. On top of that, we can now say, well, no proof, we don't care. My opinion is. Because before it was, well, where's your proof? We don't need it.
I know it's mad that a lot of people always said, we won't go on with nothing without receipts. Now, all of a sudden, they don't need receipts. They're going on word of mouth now.
Yep.
If your face fits, your face fits, I suppose.
And just a wee thing for the creators who've trademarked. Whereas before you could go with, say, dark comedian and all of that, now you've established a brand. So it's your actions are intentional. You can't come back with, it was dark comedy. You're a brand and it's on your brand. It was an intentional decision. So, oops, daisies.
Cheers, mate.
It means legals are much easier for anybody interested.
Yeah, I know. It's just the same old, and you know, it's just because you know they don't like me, then they're gonna put things on and say things that didn't happen. It is what it is.
My other question was the one I asked you yesterday. Let's say you and I were in a phone call.
Yeah.
And you said, I'm going to record this to protect my back. And I said, okay, I'll do the same. And we start talking about, say, Pearl saying something outrageous with Anthony from the other side of the app. We can both adjust how we're talking and the narrative we're pushing. So that in a normal phone call, I could say something really brutal. But in this one, I'm going to change the narrative so that if it does come out, I look okay. Right? Or is nobody seeing that that's exactly what's happened? You can hear it in their voices. But hey. Oh, well, there you go. Just thought I'd point out a couple things. But yeah, she's just really messed up there by admitting she doesn't know the facts.
Yeah, I know. I'm all good, though. I'm all good. Let them all crack on in it, you know what I mean? So
I'm just going to wave my jazz hands and drop my simp bum down.
apparently, it says here, someone is questioning Alex in his live. No one's questioning me in my live.
Oh, I'm questioning you, Alex.
Oh, no.
What did you have for breakfast?
Oh, do you know what? I ain't even actually eaten breakfast yet. I ain't even going to lie. I'm all good, though.
Wrongin'.
I know. That's what I mean. Apparently, like I said, people are questioning me. Mad. No one's
How do you
questioning
sleep
me
at
for
night?
shit.
I don't know how you sleep at night, honestly.
I don't know. It's mad, and people run with whatever they want in chats tonight. It's crazy.
For shame.
You know what I mean? All right, and cheers, Kelly Matt, mate.
Gonna drop my simpy bum. Bye.
Right.
So just make the call on live. And
That was a
call
sweet,
EQ and say,
Stacey.
oh, this, that, the third. What are you thinking?
How's
Da, 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 da.
EQ coming to this? It's nothing to do with EQ.
Oh,
If he's
this
had a
morning
call
I
with
saw
her about anything, it's nothing to do with EQ.
No, I saw this morning. She came into the box. You were in the box. He just left the box, and she said, "Yeah, I had a call this morning with Luke about it." And I just thought,
she was coming to the same opinion that I was.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but like I say, I can't answer for Luke. There's only Luke can answer that. I don't know what was being said on any calls, or again, I can't answer that.
Exactly, you don't know what was said
well,
on
I'll drop
calls.
down. Thanks for having me, Pearl.
Madness.
You're welcome. Anyways, everybody, Donna's on. Alex has come to in again. Alex can come to me, Granny, on a scooter. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down now, Pearl, but thanks for letting me
You're
up.
welcome. You're welcome. But everybody, listen, thank you for coming up, everybody. Thank you for having your honest opinions. Nobody's been shut down. Nobody stopped from getting up in the box, except Alex. He's blocked. And Corey's blocked. But bam from that, Miss Red's on. I think things are going to be spoke about on there, so we'll...
Shock horror.
Talking on opinion is fine. Accusation on people's being labelled PDF file is what I said was, well, Shani, was people who never pulled that woman up on them comments and are agreeing with it, in my opinion, and who's agreeing with what was said on that phone call, in my opinion, is the same vibe. I'm getting that vibe from it. That's what I said. Anyways, bam from that, everybody. It's turned out nice again. Miss Red's on, and I'll be going across there, and I hope you all join us. But I'll be live later. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and love yous all, even me trolls, even the ones that don't like us. Have a lovely day, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Miss Libra, what was the top of that? I didn't understand that. Who's come to? Oh, she's come to. Just Nana's come to me, so I can't come to
In for
her.
everyone. Big up 0121.
There we go. Edith, thank you.
Message me back a sec.
You put, in my opinion, I didn't see the top of it. All I've seen is Miss Libra, in my opinion. I didn't see if you've written anything else other than that, mate. All I've seen is, in my opinion. That's all.
What type of cream are we talking about?
No
Cookie
worries,
cream?
Elizabeth. How you doing, Melissa? You good?
Different parts of the country each time. Yeah. Obviously, I just have to get something where there's all...
I got what
to be
you
fair,
meant.
Scotland will be a big one, you know. Scotland will be a big one. Do you know how many like Scottish supporters I have? Like the amount of people in Scotland who will...
Can my personal be unbanned, please?
From Scotland.
What account was it? Forever and Always Events?
Big up the Scottish.
Alex, how do you feel after that? I'm fine. I just see a lot of people surmising, a lot of people adding legs to the story, and I see a lot of people scrambling. That's all I see.
Look how many people there, mate, from Scotland is crazy. Devon down here, that's far, that's long, isn't it? That's long. So, at the minute then, right, Big Ollie, Darren, Hendo, John Shields. Big Ollie had a mate who's been on Come Down with me, the actual Come Down with me. He looked quite
Oh,
fruity as
okay,
well,
Miss
so I
Libra,
think
no
he'd make it
worries.
entertaining, but I can't do 5 nights. Yeah, so I don't have to leave for the dentist yet. I'll leave in half an hour. Shall I get Tracy Cahill? Yeah, that's Gary Come Down with me. Oh, there he is. That's the geezer. That's the geezer. Let's have a look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a group chat tonight. As I say, I'll set up a group chat. You're talking about John Paul. John Paul, who's that? A narrator would be brilliant. Yeah, that would actually be. Well, I was thinking of doing the narrating myself. That's why I'm not taking part, because I'm going to do all the other stuff, filming, like advertising, organising, and I'll have somebody else with me helping me. Because obviously I'm going to have to buy plates. I'm going to have to buy everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to come down with my set. Plates, knives, forks, cooking equipment, and have it all in a box. And then every time I do it, I've got everything then, do you know what I mean? Louise, someone from Scotland called Louise, she's up there. She said she'd help me. Ross probably can't help me actually, but where are you going to cook? I'm not cooking anything. I'm just there for the filming. I'm available, all available in an Airbnb. Yeah, they don't have to stay, but they've got the option to stay. If everyone wants to stay in the B&B, that's up to them, innit? That's up to them. If they want to stay, they can stay. If they don't have to. But then obviously the B&B is there for them if they want to stay, and then more content, whatever, they can go live, they can do their own thing, they can, you know what I mean? But just, yeah. Have a look. Do you need any volunteers to help with anything? As I say, well, yeah, probably, but as I say, I wouldn't know until, you know, close to the time. I'm just starting the ball rolling now to even get the people in, which is light work. We've sorted that already. And then obviously the people who can help me and stuff, but too many is chaos. Let us know if you need any help with anything, sponsors. Yeah, well, as I say, I've messaged you back, and then I can see a message sat there, but obviously I won't open it yet because, well, I've just opened it now, but
yeah, I know, Amy, I know.
Yeah, I'll have. Yeah,
you want a poll, guys?
There's too many. That's. I didn't know which one to message back. That's why I messaged you. Tell her. Oh fucking hell! I won't even find.
There you go, guys. I'll have a poll.
I'll have a proper look when I come off. I'll have a proper look. What day is this? It's going to be the 1st of Feb. 1st of Feb. Get 2 backups on standby. Well, we could have a backup, but the only problem is then once you've got a backup, it's, yeah. I know Darren is defo into it. I know Big Ollie would defo be into it. I know John Shields, I mean, you know, he seems like he'd be into it. I don't see why he wouldn't be. 4 days accommodation and a prize at the end of it if you win and whatever else. So should do Valentine's version. I can't, Kayla. I'm in Vegas, aren't I? Otherwise I would. That'd be a perfect version, but
Caroline, thank you. Hayley T, Carol, Crucitina.
And the Hendo said he's away, but he did say in the chat, he said he might be into it. I don't know, that's what I mean. My next 2 months are busy. I'm trying to fill every bit of time with content or something. Like, obviously, I go Vegas, then I come back, and I'd have my daughter again. Then I'd do another come down with me before I go to France skiing. Then I come back from skiing and I've got some other stuff planned. I want to try and fit everything in, do you know what I mean? Nobody cares. Well, to be fair, 1,500 people care, mate. I only see one person. Oh, no, sorry. No person caring about you. Heavy. Heavy. Possibly. Oh, no, yeah, possibly the boxing as well. Boxing, yeah, shit. I've got... Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Got the boxing. Fucking hell. Sometimes I take too much on. Sometimes I take too much on. Raccoon! Raccoon! Are you going Rome? Nah? Hey, LFC with the level up! We got LFC. Thank you, bro. What a geezer, man. Saved your level up for me, did you? I love that. To be fair, I might not go. I am going, because I'm going to David's party on the 31st of this month. Is it the 31st? I'm going to go to David's party because that should be a good night. And then, yeah, I probably will go to the boxing. It's only in Manchester. It's not far from me at all, so. DG did. What's that? Oh, yeah, 1-7-0, yeah. Don't know how you do it. I've got a ticket for David's party. Anyone going to David's party in the chat? You just got to buy a ticket.
Has Kev finished decorating? I don't know, Let me have a little look.
Body shaming somebody else. We don't need to go to those levels to get our point across. And if we do go to those levels, we're sinking down to their levels and we're no better than them. Thank you, Eve. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Calamity, for the heart, me. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Eve, for the roses. Very much appreciated. Right, we're on 10k tap. Alexa, stop.
How you doing, Pixie Sarah? You good?
You are intro.
Would you do it from diary? Probably not, you know.
I hope you're okay. Let's see how many taps we can get
ain't
today.
gonna lie.
The most taps I've ever gotten in a live was 117, I think it was.
I just won't have a heavy one. I'll just get a bit fruit. Not a bit fruity. I was meant to say a bit.
Guys, what I'm going to do then, right, I'll come back on. What I'm going to do, I'll let you go and watch the drama unfold, you know, because I know you're all eager to find out, you know. And, you know, I'll come on and give you an overview of everything afterwards, because, you know, I'm not going to canter. But, yeah, afterwards, I'm going to come back live. I'm going to go and literally have some breakfast, chill out, and then I'll come back live. All right, and guys? I appreciate you all in here, you know, standing strong with the truth. And I'll see you all soon. All right, and guys, I'll see you later. Message me if you need me.